Well, it's funny because actually this morning of all mornings, whatever, I don't know why I said it that way. But anyways, this morning of all mornings, I'm listening to a podcast that I like to listen to. There was a commercial. Maybe we'll get to that point someday where we have commercials on our podcast. But for now, it's no commercials. But anyways, the commercial was for IBM, and it was talking about it was talking about in relation to students, like university students, but using AI to help with student stuff that students need help with, whether it's I don't remember all this stuff, but if you need a health visit or like you can talk to like an AI because not all of these universities are necessarily staffed in all of these positions to actually talk to a human being every time you need help, whether it's with tutoring or blah 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 whatever. But now it's like IBM's advertising, well, AI can help solve some of these problems where it's like, oh, you can just talk to an AI instead of a human, which, as somebody who uses AI, like I mostly use it as like a tool for planning what I want. You know what I mean? Like I'm over here like, okay, this is my idea for our next podcast episode. Can you help me find some sources about this topic that I can read? Or even just planning the podcast, it was like, all right, this is my idea for a podcast. Like, can you help me with the steps to actually set it up? Because I've never done a podcast before. So it's like, and the way I'm using it, it's like, okay, well, all right, first you need to obviously record the podcast. Oh, here's some editing software that you can use. These ones are free, these ones are paid. After that, you need to find a pod hosting thing, so it's like, that's what I'm mostly using it for, which I think is like, just like with anything, any tool, it can be used, it can be positive, it could be negative. A knife can chop vegetables to make a meal, and it can also be used to kill somebody, and a lot of uses in between. Which I think is kind of the same thing with AI. It's like there's certain things that it could be useful for, but then there's other things like being a therapist. I don't think that it's capable of being a therapist.